Tea is boiling hot this morning as two New York City men are suing Madonna for being a diva. Michael Fellows and Jonathan Haddon say Madonna's December 13th show at the Barclays Center was supposed to start at 8:30 p.m., but the Material Girl didn't show up until after 10:45, which the men say led to, quote, limited public transportation, limited ride sharing, and or increased public and private transportation costs by the time the show let out at 1 a.m. They also say they had to get up early for work the next day and family responsibilities, which is far from a holiday. So now they're expressing themselves, suing Madonna, Live Nation, and the Barclays Center for, quote, unconscionable, unfair, and or deceptive trade practices. The lawsuit is seeking unspecified damages, and the Material Girl has yet to
Well, props to Madonna would have to learn a loud lesson this time. And of course, punctuality for starting her concert on a very late note. Well, two guys are apparently dragging Madonna to court for unspecified, damages. Michael Fellows and, Jonathan Jordan are apparently dragging Madonna to court and say the initial show that she apparently claimed to start, which is 8:30, dragged longer to 10:30, which apparently, according to them, they are not happy about it. Well, I think this is a great lesson to every artist out there who seem to be playing with the fans, especially when it comes to time and punctuality. This is an open discussion. How have you experienced such, concerts? If you haven't also attended such before, let us know exactly what you think about it inside the comment section. This is the Legends Open Axe News. Let's know what you think about it. So officially, to guys, like I did say, Jonathan Haddon and Michael Fellows apparently are dragging Madonna to court. Now, not just her alone. She, she and her Live, Nation team are being dragged to court by these two guys. Now, according to them, we all do know that Madonna's concert, which initially was slated to start around 8:30, according to sources, it was dragged to 10:30. Now, this is not the first time Madonna has been called out on social media for starting her concert late. Somewhere in 2022, similar thing happened, even after her bacterial infection last year. She did also repeat same, which of course got fans in a very livid situation. But new documents we apparently have cited indicates that these two guys are not having it easy and are dragging Madonna straight to court for unspecified damages, and of course taking aim to all three nights. Madonna apparently showed up late, to Barclays Center in December, but they say Madonna has a long documentaries, of history of not starting on time. Now, I think this is a very good thing that these two guys are implementing, because more often than not, these celebrities, especially musicians, just take their fans for a ride. They think that they can just appear on stage as and when they want. They want to have every crowd present before they begin the show, which is absolutely very disgusting. The people are there just to see you perform. They're not there just because they want to see other crowd come or fill the stadium or the auditorium or whichever the arena before you perform for them. People waste so much precious time just to come out to watch you perform, only for you to delay. It's super weird and super pathetic. And I'm sure people will just counter argue that Madonna is old and she's aging and sometimes, but this is no excuse. As a star, your time punctuality is something that you have to go according to. People were just coming from the nook and cranny or just to come watch a concert. And a show that is slated for 8:30 had to be dragged to 10:30. Which time are you going to close? In fact, which time is the opening act going to begin? What actually is going to happen? All these, wasted periods. It's something that actually has to be discussed. It's not just about Madonna alone. Maybe I don't know about certain personalities in Hollywood who fall, in this category. But Madonna is not once, it's not twice. It's actually been repetitive. And I think this time, I support this in all honesty. I do support this. Not just Madonna, every artist who disrespect fans with late start punctuality must be dragged to court. They have to learn a lesson. You can't tell me show start at 8:30, I get there, and the show is starting at 11. How? I could have also waited till 11 to come to the auditorium, but because you said start at 8:30 prompt, I cannot wait till, or after 8 before seriously, like Madonna, this is something that I feel that the whole industry have to sit up and just embrace. Everyone would have to come neck on deck just to support this initiative. If you're an artist, you give it time, and fans actually show up. You have to perform at the set time. You have to perform at the set time. I am super happy these two guys are just dragging Madonna to court. Let's not begin with this sickness or illness or disease that she's battling. We don't care about it. She didn't invite people just to say that she's sick. If she was sick, she could have just been in the hospital, but she's well. That's why she organized a concert. Last year, similar things happened. Even after her, bacterial infection, when she came out to perform it, she was late. She apologized to fans about it, didn't she? Yes, she did. And now she's repeating same thing in 2024. How disgusting. I mean, let's just show respect to each other. I mean, this is something I think just not Madonna alone should be blamed, but the entire artistry in Hollywood and across board should apparently also watch this space. And people actually are opening their eyes and are very, very critical about their time. See, punctuality is punctuality, okay? So people have been talking, so let me just quickly brush and see exactly what some of you have been talking about. I'm sure most of you would agree with this lawsuit because I am happy someone is dragging Madonna to court, okay? So Natalie comes to say that at least they're seeing here Madonna's Australian fans have no travel halfway across the world to see her. Be grateful to not even getting a show. Oh, the people, exactly. Some people even, don't show up at all. We have artists who just pretend as though they'll be, they're put on the bill, and it turns out they don't even show up to the concert. People like this should be dragged to court. Okay? This is a good thing. Honestly, I support this. Kevin comes to say, if you are a Madonna fan and have been to any of her concerts, you know she started her shows late. And I'm sure they stayed and watched the show. Gold, seriously, this is a hypocrite tweet. This is someone who just does not like change. Kevin, I'm sorry to say, but you're a hypocrite. Like, if you don't have anything to do with your time, people out there have time. Have precious things to do with your time. So you can't tell me that because she always starts her show late necessarily means that people should adapt to it. I'm sorry, but this is an unfortunate tweet from you. I can't read this. Sorry. Joel comes to say, there are so many different things I want to say. I'm seeing Madonna 3 different times soon, and I promise you I am there to have fun. Any fan knows the time should start. Accept it. Move on. Plan according. Another hypocrite over here. Like, I think all these people are just Madonna fans. Like, guys, stop it. Stop it. Let punctuality be a habit. Let's respect time. Time is money. Time is money. Well, let's know what you think about it also inside the comment section. This way time would allow. Thanks for watching.